you were overwhelmed.
Very.
You did a lot of the booking. You did some T-shirts and stuff, and you did a lot of driving. You got yourself a customizable drum head.
It's all for a good cause. Worked.
So you wouldn't want to be overwhelmed this time though, huh? You felt it was a lot on you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
We didn't know better.
we could have came to bat together a little bit, but
Could have been more of a group effort, right?
yeah.
I
think a lot of it. I think a lot of it actually has to do with myself too, because I took on the responsibility and everybody kind of just let me run with it. So I'm partially to blame for that.
I can relate a lot to this. I'll tell you about a story. So I was doing a lot of the booking now. See, I mean, I don't know. Everybody wanted me to do the booking, I guess. So I did the booking, right? And I did this little. It's called. What was it called? It was a little internet cafe. It was like right over the border in Connecticut, and everybody knew we were going to play an internet cafe. I all told them. I said, look, I don't know what kind of gig it's going to be. But we're going to go and we're going to drive out here in Connecticut. It's going to be this little internet cafe in a little strip mall. And I don't know what to expect, but we're going to try it, right? So we all get there. We're all in the parking lot. And then everybody starts bitching. Oh, there's no booze. We can't drink in there. Did you think they were going to serve booze? It's an internet cafe. They serve soda. Okay? And then Bob is like, oh, well, I mean, what's going to go on here? I mean, what kind of sound they got? Dude, it's a show. Let's just play it. We're already here. Dennis said the same thing. Dennis, you rock. He's like, Hammer. He's like, we're already fucking here. Let's fucking do it. I'm glad I don't remember the name of the club because Jay, the light guy, speaking to him, he stole a couple. We're going to cut that right there. All right. So anyway, I hear what TJ's saying because I don't want to be responsible for everything anymore, okay? Right? Is that what he's saying?
Well, no, it's not that. It's just coming down. When you coming from where we came from, we had a decent respect from other bands and stuff like that. We made a lot of good friends.
This is going to become a band effort. There's no I in team, but there is an I in win. So we'll get this figured out.
As a person in a band that set up shows, I just want to add for the video.
Please do.
It takes a little bit more, I think, than anybody knows to book shows.
Mm-hmm.
You're speaking not only for yourself as far as availability goes, but you're speaking for a whole band. So when you book a show, for one, you're thinking of not yourself, you're thinking of the band.
5 other people there.
You gotta get the best spot, you gotta get the best bands, you wanna play with the best bands, you wanna get the best spot, and you have to just make judgment calls. And that's basically what it comes down to.
Let me ask you this. What is the best spot?
The best spot, I think, is playing before the headlining band. You get a 10 or 11 o'clock spot. I think 11 o'clock sucks. You play at 9, 10 o'clock. But in our days, the scene, bands would come and they would have their people show up just for their show.
Yeah, and it's still kind of like
they
that.
wouldn't even show up for your show, and it was tough. It was tough. You try to do the best to make everybody happy and do the best for the band.
Knowing all that, how would you approach that into the scene that it is or lack thereof now?
National act.